Get ready for the passage relating to shorthand, that is 120 words per minute. Start. India will continue to be predominantly an agricultural country, and no wonder our emphasis from the beginning of independence, and more specifically from the time we embarked on bold programs of economic development, has been on the development of agriculture. We can make a significant breakthrough only by devoting greater attention to the production of quality seeds in sufficient quantities to sustain our progress in the agricultural sphere. No doubt, other inputs like fertilizers, pesticides, and irrigation facilities have their own place in the scheme of things, but it is primarily on the quality of seeds that a good yield depends. It has often been considered that agriculture in India is a way of life rather than a means of living. It is highly necessary that we should make agriculture prosperous so that we could have a proper and adequate means of living for millions of our countrymen. In my view, the most significant contribution to the plans in the sphere of agriculture is the awakening that we are seeing today among our farmers and peasants to modernize our agriculture. The resistance to changes and the unwillingness to adapt to new methods of production is fast disappearing. There is today a growing awareness among the cultivators to venture and experiment with new varieties of seeds and methods of cultivation. This is indeed an encouraging sign, and a convention like this one will, I am sure, go a long way in instilling in the minds of those who engaged on land to take to new types of seeds. No doubt, this change of attitude has not predominant throughout the country, but the successful story of the Green Revolution in certain parts of the country has created a lively and active interest among others that they too can prosper through modern scientific ways of agriculture. In the first 2 5-year plans, the number of seed farms were set up and multiplication of quality seeds was undertaken by our government. Efforts to support this program with the provision of good nucleus on breeder seed and with processing and scientific storage were stepped up during the third 5-year plan. The establishment of the National Seeds Corporation in 1963 was a major step in meeting the clamor for improved seeds. The development of hybrid and maize, jowar, and the introduction of varieties of paddy and wheat have helped the farmers in no small measure. Equally, to ensure reliability of the seeds sold, the government have rightly enacted seed legislation to safeguard against inferior seeds being sold. It gives me great pleasure to see the emergence of a body like the All India Crop Improvement and Certified Seeds Producer Association, which has realized the importance of quality in seed production and has undertaken a program of voluntary internal inspection in consonance with the standard of certification. It is all the more creditable that the initiative is being taken by the growers, who I understand form a large section of the membership of the association. The fourth 5-year plan, as you are aware, lays considerable emphasis on agriculture, provides for a crucial role for improved seeds in the agricultural production program. It is proposed to bring 180 million acres under the improved seed program, including the high-yielding varieties. All these efforts will be directed towards ensuring adequate production and distribution of seeds of high genetic quality, production and marketing of high quality seeds by selected farmers, seed companies and other producers, such as the state farms would be encouraged and supported. Considering the magnitude of the program, it can be assumed that the private producers as well as the industries will have a significant role to play in making adequate quantities of improved seeds available to the Indian farmer. The Government of India have embarked upon a speedy plan to introduce some controls through the seed laws so as to ensure that the interests of the farmer as well as the honest producers and seedmen are protected. Any unscrupulous elements which may indulge in the distribution of spurious or substandard seeds. The success of the seeds plan will depend largely on the extent to which we are able to assure guaranteed quality in the seeds to be placed on the market. The Seeds Act therefore lays great emphasis on truthful labeling as well as certification of seed after supervised growing. Thank you. Get ready for the passage relating to shorthand